I was reading the words there.
We were going to do it in the stairs. I decided the bathroom may be better.
He's really got that.
First, thank you all for coming. It means so much to have you all here, but also thank you so much to Zan and Bert and for opening up your home, which I have been told by probably a dozen people, which means everybody here, plus some, that they came to see the Obladi, and it was nice that I was here as well. So thank you both so much for that. The reason why we had it here, this is our second event on Main Street, which is really, if you listen to me talk and you watch what we're doing with social media, Main Street is the base of our campaign, not just in terms of people, but in terms of interest. We need to make sure that Main Street has an advocate, because they don't have an advocate at the state level. They don't have anyone going out and taking care of the things that need to be done in terms of making sure that we treat this like the county jewel that it is, to make sure that we're taking care of flood mitigation projects, to make sure that our small businesses are able to thrive. All of those things you don't get just by having someone that goes to Annapolis and doesn't do anything. And that's what I want to do. So Main Street is not only the symbolic heart of our campaign, it is the goal of our campaign. If we're successful with everything that my campaign team is doing, which I think we have one of the best campaign teams in Howard County, if not Maryland, Zan being one of them, our campaign team is focused on that. And we always talk about how do we bring it back to Main Street, how do we communicate that this is our goal. The second thing I wanted to tell you all is that I need your help. This is going to be a very difficult campaign. My primary opponent is telling people that if we're successful, this is a seat made for Democrats and the campaign's done. That's just not true. We need help in the primary, we need help in the general, and then just as importantly, we need help after we win to make sure that your interests are heard and that your interests are represented. Because I'm not the smartest guy in this room. I don't know the most about Main Street, Ellicott City in this room. You all do. And so the biggest goal above everything else is to make sure that you have a voice and that you have an ability to be heard. So when I say I need help, what do I need help with? We have a volunteer sheet downstairs and knocking on doors. Last weekend, I spent 13 hours knocking on doors, which is how I got this Irish tan. But that is the most effective way to campaign for office. That is the most effective way to hear those voices and to go out and represent them in your issue planks. The next thing we need, and I hate to say it, is money. We need money because even in the 21st century, so much of a campaign is through mail, through getting something in someone's hand in their mailbox. I may knock on their door and talk to them for 15 minutes, but they may not remember me in June. So I need to send them a reminder that they talked to me and that we had that conversation and I know what they're talking about. Then the last thing I need is your voice. Talk to people around Main Street, talk to your other business owners, talk to your friends and neighbors that you don't know, maybe do or don't live in the district. Tell them about tonight, if you had a good time, if you liked what I had to say, spread that message, because that is worth more to me than any dollar amount you can give, because the personal endorsement that you can give is what's going to make your friend who doesn't know me give me a chance. So again, thank you all for that. I also, before I finish, want to make sure you know that another candidate here, Ryan Frederick, who's running for state senate, is at the event tonight. So I really appreciate him taking the time to come, and I hope that you'll talk to him as well, because he shares a lot of the same interests as I do. So thank you all so much. Enjoy the pizza. We have a lot of it, and the champagne.